IT as a pack was doing pretty well. Infosys is a company that will declare numbers tomorrow, most probably around the same time when we start the show. Infosys should be declaring their numbers. But nevertheless, it's Infosys and always an important number to track. Let's go across to Sunita ma'am. She's here with us. Ma'am, what to expect in Infosys numbers? This time around, the crucial will be the next year's guidance.
Absolutely, guidance is something that we'll be watching out, and also the strategy that the new CEO might articulate. These are the two things that we will be watching out. As far as Q4 is concerned, if you remember in end of Q3, they had said they're expecting Q4 to be better than Q3. So that's exactly how we expect the quarter to have panned out. We are expecting them to clock roughly about 1.1% growth in constant currency. And since the currency is also moved in their favor, so there will be benefit of cross-currency movement of roughly about 100 basis points. So as a result, the dollar revenue growth will be 2.1%. Margins, we are expecting some marginal contraction of roughly about 20 basis points because their utilization rates have been going up for last many quarters. Now analysts believe that they seems to have peaked out. So that's why the addition to the margins may not be as much as they have been seeing in the past few quarters. Net profit, we are expecting a very flattish net profit in this quarter. But as you said, the guidance and the and the strategy going forward is something that we need to keep an eye on. Analysts believe the company will guide 6 to 8% growth for next fiscal, and this is higher than what they have given out for the current fiscal, largely because the IT spending has been seeing a cyclical movement upwards, and that's what is likely to reflect in the demand from the client. So that's why analysts are expecting the guidance given by the company will be 6 to 8% growth. As far as margin guidance is concerned, they're likely to maintain between 23 to 25%. Strategy for the next fiscal, how the company can be taken into the next orbit of growth is something that we expect that the new CEO might articulate. Remember, he's already finished one quarter at Infosys, so there is a chances that he might articulate his strategy or vision for Infosys going forward. So these are the things we'll be watching out for. Other than that, management commentary on the demands, deal wins as far as BFI space is concerned. Remember, that was one area which has been sluggish. So if there is any pickup on that front for demand, how the pricing is moving now, these are the things that we're watching out in the micro numbers. But for now, the main items that we need to look or watch out for is the guidance for the next fiscal.
Just wanted to know that, I remember the time when Dr. Vishal Sikka had joined and addressed the first time he had come across and addressed the media. You think numbers will not play an important role, even if it's a little bit of miss here and there? The markets will mainly focus on the commentary that the new CEO would give?
Absolutely, that'll be very important. Largely, what gives them conviction as far as the guidance is concerned. If they guide for anything lower than 6%, that'll be taken very negatively. 6 to 8% is almost discounted by the market. That's they're likely to guide. And even the mid-quarter commentary that what the analysts have met them or conferences they have done, they have said that they are seeing pickup as far as BFSI space is concerned. There are also talks about that there is a cyclical pickup if you look at the Gartner commentary on IT spending. So these are the factors that are likely to make analysts believe that the FY19 will be better than FY18. So if the commentary is any different from that will be taken negatively. And also that, as you mentioned, that Dr. Sikka had articulated his strategy. He's started focusing on the new side of the business or the new services. So anything on those fronts, whether they're making any changes or they're continuing focusing on these products and how much contribution these digital or the new age services are contributing to the revenues is something that analysts will be watching very, very closely.
Right, Sunita, thanks so much for that. Of course, once the numbers come out tomorrow, she'll come back with what she has said or what is expected and what essentially the company has delivered.